Hello, this is Devade. After Gamer's video on Parry Footstool cancels and showing off how useful it could be for Bowser Jr. specifically, I decided to look into how to practice it without a partner. I rarely have a training partner at home, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. Before explaining the training method, I want to briefly explain what it is and why it's good for Junior. To learn the details in depth, I highly suggest watching his video, but briefly, Parry Footstool cancels, or PFC, is used by inputting jump after a parry. Which this will buffer a jump. Then, after you see the character moving again, you can press jump again to get the footstool. This is to be used when hit by aerials near you, as aerial landing lag does not have a collision hitbox like most animations. One thing to note is if the character is still in the air, you're likely going to get a phantom footstool. Phantom footstools occur when people are in animations that aren't walking, running, landing lag, and I think one or two other animations. After getting the footstool, Bowser Jr. has a couple of options. Abandon ship appears to work on most characters, but due to hurtbox shifting, this seems to miss on Wolf, Falcon, and maybe some others. Ken was another one. The other option you can do is cart dash. This is going to differ depending on a tall or short character. On tall characters, you get aerial cart dash. This can get you dare at low percents. I think fair and up air are possible. At late percents, you can do cart dash, land on the ground, bounce up, mid-air jump, and then fair, and that can kill at late percents. On shorter characters, you get the grounded cart dash. Now, because this is at the beginning of the move, you can't jump immediately to get the normal up air hits, up air strings, but you can still get some combos. There's still dare to start out with, and I believe if they're at mid percent, you can still get some up airs. Another part of this is you get a true spin out, which is essentially having a smash attack out of parry. Oh, you do want to be careful with this though, because if you try to spin out too early, if you flick the stick back too early, you will do a B reverse on the cart dash and you'll just miss completely. So these can open up kill confirms that we didn't have access to out of shield. We don't normally get that strong of a punish. It's down tilt or jab, which can kill. Uh, but instead of having this frame 4 jab option, we get roughly a frame 7 uh, cart explosion or cart dash or spin out. Some of the constraints here are kind of obvious. Up B doesn't hit everyone, as I mentioned earlier. I don't have a list yet. I plan to try and get that. Maybe we'll get that out in the Discord. Another issue is they have to be on the ground. You don't want to get that phantom footstool situation, but because you're supposed to delay that second jump anyway, that shouldn't be too big of an issue if you have this, in your muscle memory. With those in mind, here's the training method I've found. I hope you guys find it useful. Take Pichu or some other small character into training mode, give them a hot head, using a second controller have them jump and drop that hot head. The hot head will travel around the stage, and as it comes back to you, when you're standing next to the Pichu, parry the hot head, buffer your jump, and then wait a few frames before jumping and footstooling the Pichu. At that point, you can pick your punish, and you can just repeat this over and over. If you're a little slow to let go of shield, you just shield hothead and it'll come back around. The way hothead works is random, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. Sometimes it moves faster than other times, but you get multiple attempts to try your parry using a hothead. This can teach you not to be too fast on the second jump and get used to these inputs on reaction for parrying. This has helped me some, although I don't use PFC in tournament matches yet. I hope it helps you too. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Gimmer.